Good morning. My name is Leah Sugarman. Welcome to your quick morning flow. Start in a comfortable seated position and really ground down into your sitting bones to lift up tall through the crown of your head. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears, and then take your fingertips to rest over your shoulders. Inhale deeply here. And as you exhale, just simply roll your elbows back behind you in a circular shape and just continue to move like this. Follow your breath. Just start to warm up through this major joint in your body. Finding a nice release and opening. And then on your next breath, reverse directions with your circles. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, relax your arms down. Release your right hand beside your right hip and stretch and extend your left arm to the sky. Grow tall through your whole spine, and then exhale, lean and hinge your whole body toward the right. Lengthen through your whole left side body as you spiral your heart to face toward the ceiling. Inhale, root down against your right hand and switch sides. Take your left hand down, reach your right arm high, lengthen your spine, and then slowly lean and hinge towards your left. Lengthen your right side body and spin your heart open toward the ceiling. Press down firmly against the floor to slowly rise back up. Cross your ankles and roll forward onto all fours in a neutral tabletop position. Stack your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. And then inhale, relax the weight of your belly toward the floor. Draw your shoulder blades together, peel open your chest, option to look up. Exhale, ground firmly into your palms, round through your back body, hug your navel in and up, draw your shoulder blades apart. Inhale, soften your belly toward the floor, peel open your chest. Exhale, round your whole back body. Continue to move, follow your own rhythm of breath. Just start to warm up all the small little joints throughout your whole back body. Take one more breath in each direction. And then on your next inhale, find your way into a neutral spine. Walk your hands forward roughly one palm's distance. Tuck your toes underneath and lift your knees off the floor. Stretch your sit bones toward the sky and elongate your back body into downward facing dog. Option to bend your knees here as much as you would like to. Root firmly into your hands and lift up through your whole back body. Inhale, look forward. And slowly step your feet forward toward the top of your mat. Option to bend your knees as much as you'd like to get there. Once you reach the top of your mat, fold the weight of your torso forward and down. Let everything hang heavy. Bend deeply into your knees and round through your whole back body. Draw yourself up to stand as you stack one bone over the other. Slowly rise all the way up. And let your head be the last thing to rise. Find a strong, stable mountain pose. Root firmly into your feet. Lift up tall through your back body. And then take your hands to your lower back with your fingers pointing down to the floor. Roll your shoulders down your back. Hug your shoulder blades toward each other and puff open your chest. Scoop your heart up toward the sky. Squeeze your shoulder blades toward each other and gently press your hands against your pelvis to peel open your chest and lean your upper back slightly toward the back of your mat. Option to lift your gaze. Inhale deeply here. And as you exhale, soften your knees, lead with your chest, fold the weight of your torso forward and down. And then inhale, lift up halfway, draw your hands to rest on your thighs, your shins, or the floor as you lengthen your whole back body and stretch the crown of your head forward. Exhale, fold forward and release. Bend your knees deeply until you can plant your palms and step into a high plank position. Align your shoulders over your wrists, kick back through your heels. Soften your knees to the floor and then resist gravity. Move slower than you want to lower your whole body down to the mat. Flip your toes, press the tops of your feet firmly into the floor. Roll your shoulders down your back, hug your shoulder blades toward each other. And inhale, lift your chest. Expand your heart forward toward the top of your mat. Exhale, fold and release back down to the floor. Tuck your toes underneath and lift all the way up and back into downward facing dog. You can move through tabletop or plank to get there. Again, elongate through your back body, option to bend your knees. Take 3 deep breaths here. On your next breath, look forward between your hands and slowly tiptoe to walk your feet forward to the top of your mat. Option to bend your knees as you get there. Once you reach the top, surrender the weight of your upper body forward and down. Let everything hang heavy toward the mat. Inhale, lift your torso halfway up. Bring your hands to your thighs or your shins. Elongate your spine. Exhale, fold forward and release. Inhale, bend your knees deeply. Graze your fingertips to the floor. Sweep your arms toward the sky and sit your seat low. Energetically squeeze your legs toward each other. Release your hips toward the back of your mat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold forward and release over your legs. Inhale, lift your torso halfway up. Elongate your back body. And exhale, fold forward and release. Bend your knees until you can plant your palms and step back into downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward toward the top of your mat and take a big step to place your right foot next to your right thumb. If it doesn't make it all the way there, you can literally pick it up and place it there. Activate your back legs, scissor your legs toward each other and press the floor away to sweep your arms up high to the sky in a high lunge. Bend your front knee deeply, elongate your back body. Inhale here. Exhale, release your hands down, frame out your front foot, step back into a high plank position, stack your shoulders over your wrists. Exhale, bend your knees, release them down to the floor, and move slower than you want to. Resist gravity as you lower your whole torso to the mat. Press into the tops of your feet, roll your shoulders back, and inhale, peel your heart forward and up. Exhale, fold back down to the floor, tuck your toes underneath, and lift all the way back up into downward facing dog. You can move through plank or tabletop to get there. Inhale, look forward to the top of your mat. And this time take a big step. Bring your left foot next to your left thumb. Activate your back leg, root firmly into your front heel, and sweep your arms to the sky in a high lunge. Kick your right heel toward the back of your mat. Lift your right thigh bone high. Bend your left knee deeply. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, release your hands down. Frame out your front foot and step back into a high plank position. Option to lower your knees to the floor or keep them lifted as you resist gravity and move slower than you want to. Bend your elbows straight back behind you to lower to the mat. Press into the tops of your feet. Lift your kneecaps from the floor. Roll your shoulders down your back and inhale, peel your heart forward and up. Option to press firmly into your palms and lift your chest a little bit higher. Exhale, softly release back down to the floor. Tuck your toes underneath. Lift all the way up and back into downward facing dog. You choose how to get there. And root firmly into your palms. Lift up out of your sit bones. Elongate your whole spine. Tune into your breath. Find its rhythm. Take a deep breath in here. And as you exhale, softly release your knees to the floor. Untuck your toes. Sit back onto your heels. Lift and lengthen your whole back body. Take your left fingertips behind your hip. Draw your right hand to your left knee. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, spiral and twist to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Release your right fingertips behind you. Draw your left hand to your right knee. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, twist your torso to the right. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, fold the weight of your torso forward and down over your legs. Reach your arms back behind you. Soften the weight of your upper body down to the floor and soften your breath. Feel free to stay here in child's pose for as long as time allows today. Hopefully you feel a little bit more energized, more mobile, more awake with this short but sweet morning practice. Namaste.